All right, guys, welcome to the show. This is the 2 minutes that we actually share all the stuff on the stream. So I'll be streaming it, sharing it to my Facebooks and everything. And Trey will do a beatbox and we'll make up a song. And that's what we're doing right now. So this is our 2-minute intro before the show starts. Trey, can you give me a beat?
Yo, let's get it.
Okay, here I go again. I'm just trying to press the button and not wobble win. Now I'm thinking, do I really know what I do? And if I can't break it, am I sitting in the zoo? Not true. Only if I rap a little bit. I knew some dirty breaking for the time I spit a bit. Now I gotta rip it lit. Get over the grit a drip. You don't even know what I'm doing and then I'm ripping it. Dang. My website straight losing it. I'm not even sure what's going on, man. I'm moving it. Trying hard not to break it down time. Just trying to press share public now high. When and where must I stare in my unaware, unaware in my underwear. Only if I'm fair. Oh, now I verify. Everybody's why. What am I doing if I really don't try? Hey, I guess that's my rap. And still I got a minute, 55 seconds like that. And I don't even react. I gotta press the other button and I'm feeling it back. Oh, Trey, you sound awesome today. We have a very awesome guest today, Trey. I'm excited for you to meet him. And he's actually a friend of our friend Cherie, which I don't even think you met Cherie. But,
I don't think I have either.
Yeah, because you weren't on the show that she was on. But anyway, she's awesome. And so that's how we ended up getting him on the show. And so I'm excited. It's going to be really fun. And I really ended the rap way early. I guess no, I didn't.
That's
I did
fine.
I did fine, right? Like we're just remember to press the button because I'm still trying to share everything. So
are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you.
hello, Trey. We pressed the button at the same time. Hi, guys. Welcome to the show. Hi, Trey. Welcome to the show.
Gang, what's up?
And we have Richard Merrit. What's up, Richard? How are you?
Hey, gang. I'm good.
All kinds of banners
Trey?
popping up. I don't know. That's our old banner.
Oh, the one you,
Yeah, I accidentally hit on that.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Trying to help out, but it just makes things worse.
It's fine. You're great. We really haven't worked out the magic since you got back from your vacation. So it's fine. It's you had a few weeks off. It's how life works. But hey, Richard, thank you so much for joining us today, man. Looking forward to this.
Good to be here.
That's our silly intro where it's really just an excuse for me to share all the stuff live. You know how this is when you go live, like you don't share it to all the right places. And so this is a way to make that happen. So,
as long as we don't look for love in all the wrong places, then we're good.
The truth is I have, but luckily for me, Jesus helped me find the right lady.
I mean,
Hey,
I did too, but
Well, no, you didn't. You were like 16, whatever.
what? What are you talking about?
I'm just gonna throw your business out there. You just had your first girlfriend, like.
Okay. Okay. I mean, like.
I guess you're right. I don't know what I just did there. Sorry.
I don't know either. But you're gonna have to carry it now.
But anyways. So I'm excited. What is our highlights of the week, guys? I guess I'll start. I am now an explosive expert.
Okay. All right. Richard, you go first and I'll go next. He explained how this works, right?
yes. Yeah, he explained it.
Okay, perfect.
Let's see. I am good at cooking seafood.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. Well, let's see. I had to cover up something that I'm not necessarily proud of.
Nice. Well, so for like the last 2 days in a row, I have I've had issues with my 6-month-year-old in that every time that I put her in her car, every time I put her
6-month-year-old.
I know I do that every time. My 6-month-old. Every time I seem to put her in the car in the car seat, she explodes. Her diaper explodes, and I'm like, and it's happened like I've had explosive diarrhea situations. Like
She goes,
it's just like like anytime I set her anyway lately, and I've been doing this. I'm practiced. This isn't like, oh, I just got in charge of the kids for the first time. I've been doing this for a while now. But yeah, it's been a rough week. Maybe I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's maybe she is doing lots more baby foods, and so I know that's one of the reasons. But yeah. So yeah, no, I feel like every time I'm anywhere, I'm like, oh, good night. Like, yeah, I'm like, and I have to explain myself. Like, I left the bag in the car. I promise. I didn't think this was gonna happen right now, guys. Yeah. Anyway.
so it's only when she gets in the car
Yeah.
and has not used the bathroom, or it doesn't matter.
So like literally like, sorry, honey, that I'm telling all your business. But it was like I changed your diaper.
She doesn't watch our show, Jason.
Yeah, I changed. She's sleeping right now. But maybe she listens to this 10 years from now and super embarrassed. I don't know. And I don't know how that works. But anyways, so yeah, so every time I change her so I change her diaper. I take her to the car. I put her in the car seat. We drive somewhere. I go back to the car seat, and then there's an explosion of happiness.
That's so gross, bro. That's
yeah.
like beyond foul, man.
It's not awesome, but I
That's
also
like
think
that's a big oof.
I also think what it is, it's how I'm sitting here in the car seat, because I don't think it's like a super. I think it's just the diapers being rearranged so it. I think that's the problem. So I'm gonna work on it.
That is so gross.
Yeah, it's not awesome, and I feel sorry for her because she has to like. For the moments I have to figure it out, I'm just like.
I thought Pampers were supposed to be super absorbent and they were supposed to keep everything in, but I guess it doesn't matter.
I think
if
it's
solid.
about the angle. I think it's about the angle where the diaper sits when she gets in
Right.
the car seat. So like, it's just like not going to explain all the details. I think we've gone deep enough in that situation. So there you go. What do you think?
I think Richard's next.
What do you think, Richard?
About you talk about what I said.
Yeah. You're a
Right.
seafood. You cook seafood good.
Yeah. So that happened by accident. I enjoy it.
Oh wow. Interesting.
The
I'm ready.
epic 2020. Okay. I think that affected a lot of people. 2020.
Oh, for sure.
Just saying those numbers just invoke emotions in a lot of people.
Yep.
But I always love eating seafood, crab legs, shrimps, all that,
yes.
the whole nine, potatoes,
Oh, yes.
corn, all that.
Yes.
So then 2020 happened.
That boil.
Yeah.
Then 2020 happened, and I
You
wasn't
had to
able to. I had to learn. So I just, out of sheer boredom, I just started cooking, getting all the seasonings, YouTube, everything. Now I'm inviting friends and everybody else come eat, get some seafood.
If
Dude.
I live, you're in Houston, right?
Yeah, I'm in Houston.
Yeah, if I lived in H-Town, I'd come visit. What is it? Some of my favorite places that are seafood restaurants here in San Antonio were from Houston. I think the one that I actually went, it's called Surf and Crab, and it originally started in Houston, but it's like a crawfish boil kind of place.
So
Nice.
Take the turf out and put crab, not just surf and turf, like
No, it's
Surf and crab.
and it has a
surfing crab
Yeah.
or surf and crab.
No, surfing crab, like he's on
What
a
about
surfboard.
kids in beds?
I see him. He's watching Raya and the Last Dragon right now. And
Oh, okay.
so the thing about that is that her dad gets turned to stone. And so
Bro, spoilers for those who haven't seen it, man.
it's the first 2 minutes of the movie. You're fine.
But hey, still haven't seen it.
Okay. Well, my son goes, "Oh, my daddy's turned to stone." Anytime it turns on, and we watched it 6 times in the last 2 days.
It must be that good.
It's a really good movie. I enjoy it. Anyways, I am taking up way too much time on the headlines.
Yes, you are.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Richard. So that sounds amazing. You should teach me how, because I'm all about seafood. And literally, dude,
Let's
like
go.
when I was just in Florida actually, and I surprisingly only got fish. Didn't get any lobster or crab. I'm so sad. Only time I was able to is when my folks went to go eat with everyone else. I was preoccupied, but and I can tell that story later if you want to actually hear it. But
It's a good story.
it's a good story. But no, man. So my highlight, I had to cover up something I wasn't too proud of. So I was able to spray paint one of my new dressers. Or no, I'm sorry, bookshelves. And so it was like this, like a maroon, like it was black on top, black on the sides, and maroon for the shelves. And it's actually going to go to my, I guess, if you're looking at the screen, the left of me, my right. And it's going to have like all my manga and like my pop vinyls on the top. I'm going to have to switch over and put all my stuff over there. But I spray painted it. I know the title was kind of misleading, but that's how I do. So that's my highlight of the week is I've got it completely spray painted and I'm ready to pop it in. So it'll be cool when it gets to my room.
This was more of a things we did this week instead of things that happened to us, which is fine. But
I got my hands covered in paint.
Yeah. No, I got. Anyways,
Your hands were covered in what, Jason? Richard's hands were covered in butter. Mine were paint, and you were.
Everybody's hands are covered in something.
Yes, butter.
Yours was human excrement. So anyway,
What is it? One of my favorite things to make, Richard, is a stuffed salmon or stuffed tuna. Those are both awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
But I'm a big cookie guy, chefy guy. I don't know, but
and now the new portion of our show, ladies and gentlemen, where we talk about food. And honestly, we should.
Yeah,
That should be a new segment.
Me and Trey have talked about this, Richard, many a time. Where what I want is I just want to get a sponsorship of like with from either a restaurant or from like a delivery app, and they can just pick whatever they send us, and then we'll just eat it on the show. We'll just eat whatever food they send us for the week.
I'm down, man.
Like,
and Richard's down too.
And the best thing is we have the sponsorship. If it was like
Full
we'd
send.
only do national brands, and so we'd all get food from the same place, even though we're all three in different states. Oh no, actually, me and you are in Texas, but Trey is in Kentucky.
Why don't we just like tell our guests to get something to eat and just chill and eat food and like that's the intro of our.
That's a fun idea.
Man.
Well, Trey, do we have a quiz?
Oh yes, we do. You guys ready for it?
All right.
Who y'all quizzing? Y'all quizzing me?
Yeah, it's me.
It's
versus
time
you.
for a quiz.
Trey will explain.
Yes. So basically, how we do things here on Flows4u is we start our podcast off right with a quiz, and so it'll be Jason against you, Richard. And so, do you prefer Richard? Do you like Rich? What can I call you?
You call me Rich.
Rich, perfect. So basically, this quiz is going to be about quotes, and they're going to be through movies, video games, TV shows. And you guys will have to guess where they are from. Bonus points if you can guess who actually said it. So, and if you guys don't know, I'll help you out as we go because they could be challenging. I don't know what you guys grew up watching, or what you actually prefer.
This might be tough.
Yeah. So this first quote, and again, try to think of where it's from and who said it. Who said it? It's the bonus points. Where it's from, like movie, television, whatever. So, by the way, whoever gets the most points at the end wins. So, Rich, I'm going to ask you first, and I'll help you guys out along the way. First question, or first quote is, "If the world chooses to become my enemy, I will fight like I always have." So, you might have to think for a second. I'll help you out. The character that said it is red and black and has shoes. Think of any? Can you think of anybody? Anybody off the? He has a gun.
Trey, is this the idea I gave you?
I don't know.
Yes, it's the idea you gave me, Jason.
Oh, so all right, Richard. Let me explain something real quick. So the idea here is that these are quotes you have no idea what they're going to be. And so the best part is just throw out a guess. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't have to be right.
If you're right or wrong. The best part here is that Trey is going to decide who's the rightest of us too.
Right.
And
the
so
rightest,
really,
yes.
the rightest.
Okay.
So
I can
really,
throw up some answers.
all you have to do is pretty much all you have to do is pretend like you know the answer, and whoever makes Trey believe that that's the right answer the most, Trey will give you the point. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
So just have fun with it. The idea is these are quotes that you sound really amazing and inspirational, but they're from places you would never expect them from. So
It's from a video game. The character's red and black and has a gun and has shoes. Spiky hair.
Sonic?
You're so close.
I'm going to get right. I was going to make a guess, and then I was like...
So, okay, I like that answer. Jason,
He's
what was
red
yours?
and black sometimes.
It's Knuckles. Knuckles, red and...
Nope.
Okay, so the answer is Shadow the Hedgehog. It's Sonic's arch nemesis. But you guys were both close because, I mean, so I've never seen Sonic to be red ever. But, I mean, I could be wrong. I've only ever seen him blue. But Shadow is red and black. No, white and black? Red. I feel like he has red in his hair. Anyway,
Yeah,
moving
he has,
forward.
outlines of red. I don't know.
Right. So no one gets the first question correct. On to the next one.
Again, remember, Trey, it's your discretion. They get
Right.
points to whatever the best answer for you is.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I just have to move forward with that
All right,
one.
let's go,
I have
let's
to move
go.
forward. So the next one, Jason, this one goes to you. And I am a monument to all of your sins. This is one of my favorite video games of all time.
Aw, see, I don't want your hint because it's gonna mess up my hilarious answer.
Well, go ahead with your answer.
I was gonna say it was Abraham Lincoln's monument talking out loud.
Hey, Richard, you are up next. So it's one of my favorite video games of all time. It's an FPS shooter.
Yeah.
Call of Duty?
Oh.
Oh, see,
I
now I
don't
know.
know.
All right, so here's the thing.
Is it Master
So
Chief from Halo?
It is okay. So it's from Halo, but it's from a specific character.
Okay, I said Master Chief. It's not Master Chief.
It's not. No.
Okay. I don't know any other characters from Halo.
So
except for Master Chief.
this is a harder quiz. So I'm gonna help you out. So
Trey, yeah, that's the idea. Is just let us just answer them dumb, and then you just decide who's right.
okay, then Rich is right.
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
It's from the Gravemind. It's the dude who's the leader of the Flood, from Halo. So moving on to the next one. Rich, you got your first point.
Again.
Congratulations.
Again, Trey, don't say where it's from. The idea is that we're supposed to think it's like some kind of fancy person, like Mahatma Gandhi, and then we're going to be wrong.
Mahatma Gandhi?
I can't say things today. You know what? That was the vision, anyways. This is not going the way I expected, but hey, it's what it is.
This was a different quiz for sure. Anyway, so next one.
Right.
Jason, or Rich, it is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Best guess.
Gandhi.
We'll go with that. All right. So Jason.
Morpheus.
Ooh, I like that answer so much better. Jason, you got the point for that one. So congratulations, you got your first point.
Richard, again, just go all out. Just go all out on who can say.
Literally.
We
That was
gotta
the first-
wild.
that was
we
the
gotta
first one I
talk
thought.
Trey. We gotta talk Trey into it. So Trey, what was it really?
So it's Mewtwo from the first Pokemon movie. And then so this next one, Jason, do you think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he has created?
What?
This is a kid's show.
I'm gonna go with Mario. Super Mario Brothers.
You said Super Mario Brothers?
Could you imagine? He's like, "Hey Luigi, God would be afraid of what he created here." No, it doesn't sound like Mario.
That was terrible. Rich, go ahead. What's your answer?
Teletubbies.
I'm
sorry,
dead. Dude, I'm going with Teletubbies. Rich, you get the point. So this was from Spy Kids 2.
Yeah.
And this is from
character.
This is from Romero, who the dude that created the hybrid monsters on the island. That's hilarious though. He said Mario. He said Teletubbies.
Yeah, that's great.
All right. So this last question is or this last quote. Jason, you went first. Rich, what is better? What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
Ooh.
That sounds like a pastor would say that.
But it isn't. So
It isn't.
again, it's something that you wouldn't expect. So it's. But any good answer. This is a hard one. I can't think of anything super funny for that. I got one thing. It's not very great. We'll see how it goes.
Repeat that.
Yeah. So what is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
P. Diddy.
I'm so dead. Okay,
Wait.
I like the answer. Jason, go ahead.
My peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Why are you the way you are? I'm going with P. Diddy. I'm going with
What?
P. Diddy.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich is great.
I'm going with Puff Daddy.
He was born good, but he's a sandwich. Get it? Because he's. Nope.
Oh my God. Okay, so that quote's from Skyrim, and it's from a dragon. And his name is Parthenax. And apparently he did a ton of heinous things to humans and tried to reconcile for it. That is hilarious though. I'm dead. I'm gonna do one more just for the heck of it.
All right. I got this.
Oh Lord.
Come back.
Let's go.
Come back.
Okay. I didn't plan on this one, but we'll see. Jason might know this one. We'll see. Every man's heart one day beats its final beat. His lungs breathe a final breath. And if what that man did in his life makes the blood pulse through the body of others and makes them bleed deeper in something larger than life, then his essence, his spirit, will be immortalized.
I apologize for this. Apollo Creed before he dies in Rocky.
Wow. Okay. Rich.
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee.
I don't think Trey knows who Spike Lee is.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Yeah.
He's a film director, a famous black film director.
The funniest
Okay.
part about this, Richard, is that most people know Spike Lee because he's a New York Nets, a New York Knicks fan.
Yeah, Knicks. Yeah.
Okay.
Wrong.
I'm gonna go with Rich. He's got the.
I thought my answer was more.
Jason,
cruel.
your answer was good. We'll give you a point. We'll give you both guys points.
Give me a second. Let me try
Alright.
again. The Little Caesars pizza guy.
I like that. Okay, so it's from the Ultimate Warrior from WWE.
Dude,
so
that guy's quotes are insane.
so I was
Yeah.
really surprised Jason did not get that. So we'll give you a little.
Dude, that dude said some of the craziest things in the whole entire planet. How he's climbing into the galaxy's behemoth of light and stuff like that. But I was in for it all the time as a kid. I was like, whatever this guy's saying, it sounds awesome. I wanna follow him. So.
And then one final thing, Rich. What is my stage name? What's this say? Right here. What is it?
DJ sound effects.
Congratulations, you won the quiz.
Oh, come on! I'm the one that typed that. How's that even fair?
I just read it. It's right there.
I mean, you could have answered, but I don't know.
He could
No.
have said it wrong. He could have said DJSNDFX.
Yeah, then he probably would have gotten it wrong, but he didn't. I was surprised you got it right, man. That was awesome. No, but yeah, that was my goofy quiz that I came up with based off of a whole bunch of crazy quotes that no one really knew what was going on. So anyway, take it away, Jason.
Great job, Trey. That took a second to get it going, but it was very funny. Very funny. Very good.
I tried.
Well, when I was talking to Richard about this show, one thing we always ask people is what we could do better for the year. Well, you know, he actually helps people get better every single day. And so I just answered the question for him, which was leveling up. Why do you think that leveling up your life, leveling up why do you think leveling up is important for somebody having a better year, Richard?
Well, there's no such thing as staying same. You're either getting worse or you're getting better.
That is true.
You either leveling down or you leveling up. It is what it is. So
losing lives or leveling up.
Yep. Yep.
What actually? So you actually have your own business, right? And it's called Level Up. Now I messed it up. No, I already said it wrong. Level Up Life, right?
Leveled Up Life. Yeah. It's a nonprofit. Yeah.
Yeah. And what is it that your nonprofit does? Explain that to the people.
Leveled Up Life is a Christ-centered mentorship program centered towards young adults. It's designed to give young adults a place of mentorship and also a place to build Christ-centered friendships as well.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What inspired you to do something like that? Because I know that's not something that just randomly comes to your head. You're like, oh, I need to make some pizza, get some crap, and I want to mentor young adults into their spiritualism.
I would say so. Leveled Up Life definitely came through a passion, through my own personal experience. Right, we've all been preached to. We've all been in church. A lot of us have been in church, but there's that weird middle zone where it's like, okay, I'm not at church, and I'm not over here doing. Well, maybe you might be doing whatever, but I need something to keep me plugged in. I need Christ-centered friendships. I need help. I need mentorship. Okay, my friends invited me to do this. Can I go do this? Okay, can I have fun over here? What helps me in my actual day-to-day walk, like the practical sense of the day-to-day walk? Okay, not just from a theology standpoint, but like more in like the practicality standpoint. What do I do in dating? What does it look like to walk in Christ in dating? Okay.
Right.
We just got through having a Leveled Up Life group talking about how to read your Bible. How do I read my Bible? Just the practical stuff that we all wonder that we might not ask. So that's the biggest thing.
Dude, that's phenomenal, man. I really, really wish there were more organizations like that, because there are people out there that claim to be Christians, but haven't touched their Bible in weeks, right? Or haven't had a salty we call them salty conversations, but like a spiritual conversation, right? And then they just need extra help. And what you're doing is phenomenal, and I wish there was more of what you're doing out there.
Yeah,
me too.
Well, no, you don't wish there was more out there, because then you would have less to do.
That is true.
You know what? You're not asking for more competition. I'm just playing.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I think that is amazing. And then you actually do this with your wife. Is that correct? Y'all do it together?
Yes, we do. We host it together on Thursdays at 8:08.
Yeah. That's awesome. It's the reason we're doing our show on Fridays. If anybody had any questions on that, I decided I wouldn't interrupt his existing situation to do a show with us. And so I'm excited about that. I think it's awesome. And I said, I love your studio. It looks cool. You sent me pictures of it. I already knew what it looked like. But it's nice. But yeah, I think it's interesting because, like, what are some of the topics you didn't expect that you would have to really focus on with the young adults today that you really just didn't think it was going to be an issue because you didn't think about it? Does that make sense? Like
some of the topics?
Yeah, is there any topics that you're just like, you didn't expect to have that topic as a topic, but then all of your feedback kind of came back and was like, we need to talk about this?
So we actually talked about, and I don't know what everybody's face is that might be listening on this, but
Sure.
in Leveled Up, we believe Christ is God. Okay, Jesus plus nothing equals everything. Okay, Jesus plus nothing equals everything. And so we actually went through a life group talking about spiritual, and I say spiritual with quotes, right? A big thing right now in today's society is that we have to add something or subtract something from Jesus to find our fulfillment.
Oh
So we
wow.
kind of went, so we dove deep into it biblically on why Jesus plus nothing equals everything,
Huh.
and gave evidence based on scripture, because that's something that's not talked about in your typical church or your typical place, that you might wonder, but you're hearing all this stuff from friends and you're like, okay, everybody's spiritual now. Oh, I'm spiritual. Okay, what is spiritual?
What does that
Okay,
mean? Right.
what
Yeah.
does that mean?
Oh
And
yeah, I'm
so
very spiritual.
I'm very spiritual, right? Do what you want. It's
Right.
like, so we just took that topic and just looked at it from a Christ-centered perspective. You'll notice that word a lot in our life groups. We say a Christ-centered perspective, right? Um, we talked about love before. Love, a Christ-centered perspective. We're not just talking about love in a worldly sense, but a Christ-centered perspective. What does that look like from a Christ-centered perspective? So that was a tough topic, but we went there. We went there.
That's awesome.
Spiritual.
Well, even when I think about like society today, I just think of like forgiveness. Like it's obviously a thing, right? Like the Bible talks about forgiveness. It doesn't, but then in our society now, we've got a point where we're all quickly offended, and so it's like forgiveness isn't there. It's like automatic, like, oh, you have a picture of the wrong thing. I'm now offended. We're gonna destroy you now, and it's like
Right.
it's it's scary because it's like, but couldn't we look at the full picture before we destroy the person? But at
Yeah.
the
Get
same
all the facts.
and I'm like, again, but that's not saying to defend somebody that did something heinous. I'm just saying in general, like sometimes people are just idiots and they said the wrong thing at the wrong time. And I'm an idiot. I say dumb things all the time.
You
I
are
appreciate
right, Jason. I'm just playing.
Oh man.
I, I,
Hey, I might need to come to the leg room.
like this week I had a friend who wasn't paying attention and said something that other people would have find offensive.
Right.
And I didn't find it offensive, but they were very apologetic and were like, "I'm so sorry that even happened." And I'm just like, dude, if I mentioned this to the person that you said that about, they would laugh. Like I'm not, I don't, I forget. And I remembered I was like, but I need to say I forgive you because
Right.
in their end they believe that they hurt me, and it's like, but I've been there. I've said silly things that I didn't know or mean. I've said things that I didn't even know the meaning to, and then destroyed people and not even realizing it. And it's like, man, I appreciate that happened in the early 2000s. But it's like, but I didn't know. And it was just like one of those things was like, I just didn't realize the full context. And so now you have to be a little more careful. But anyways, I say all that to say, yeah, it's crazy when you think about, simple Bible principles that in this society are so much different than they used to be. So like forgiveness is a crazy topic.
Right.
When it makes the most sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
I love the script. Jason's talking about it like, or talks about you can have all the wisdom in the world, but not have love and have nothing. I mean, like, and it goes on and keeps talking, continues talking about how you can have this, this, and this, but if you don't have love, it's meaningless. You have nothing. You have gained nothing. So I think, like, especially in 2021, when there's a ton of stuff going around that, quite frankly, is controversial to everything. A lot of people can get ready to, like, quickly triggered or quickly offended or whatever, and at the end of the day, like, I think, like, regardless of whoever stance has what, everyone needs to feel loved and everyone needs to have love towards other people, regardless if they agree with your doctrine or not.
Right.
And I think that's the big thing that a lot of people miss. And that's why Christians get a bad rap, is because, you know, with just, I mean, hey, it's Pride Month, right? And there's a lot of signs that, you know, go around that say heinous things. It's like, they are human just like you are, man. Like, sure, like, I mean, you know, we should love them, period. They're humans. Like, everyone needs love, right? Just because what they're doing is controversial, there's a lot of different things that people do that are against the Bible, but you don't treat them like terrorists, right? We aren't going to treat them like heinous people, you know. But I mean, that could go on a whole tangent in and of itself. But everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves to be loved.
Yeah. So, like, when you think about that, is there anything else, like, what do you have, like, a plan forward for Leveled Up Life? Do you want to do more? Do you want to have, you know, I have nothing. I was going to say, do you want to have a video game? That was not what I meant to say. Leveled Up Life, the video game.
Hey, you never know. Hey, you don't know what God will do.
Right.
Yeah, one of my good friends, have you ever heard of Saul Paul before? Richard? He's a rapper out of Austin, but he has his own, like, for a while there, he had his own app, Saul Paul 3 Dream in 3D, and you know he has a really popular record right now. He's a kid's he's from Houston. He's a rapper that tours the world teaching kids just loving people and taking care of them, and he's awesome. And I've known him for years. So, but I just laugh because that dude has a new product every single time I talk to him. It's like, soon he's gonna have his own squeegee, Saul Paul squeegee.
Wait, what? Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I don't.
You just made that up. Okay, cool.
I did.
I was like, what?
So is there anything you want to do forward with Level Up Life?
Definitely. So Level Up Life, the vision actually got started in San Antonio. I guess what year see that? 2017. And that was before we had all of this online stuff. I know they were doing quite a bit of online stuff back then, but not as much as it is now.
Sure.
So we do envision Leveled Up Life to be you kind of think of it as a mentorship lounge for young adults, also where you can hang out and have a good time. It's funny you touched on video games. We do plan on having video games, you know, the Pac-Man, all that stuff lined up. Christian rap playing.
Oh wow! So you're talking about a full lounge, like a
lounge.
That sounds
chicken
dope.
Wings.
Yeah.
Seafood.
Stop.
Hang out, and have fun. Have Christ-centered friendships and just have a good time. You know, it is a solution to the young adult that is. It's a Saturday night, and your friends, everybody wants to get drunk and get high.
Sure. Right.
And okay, let's go over here to Level Up Life. Let's go get some eat and hang out. Video games, fun, social. You still got everything you're looking for.
It's so funny to me because that feels old
something
school.
Positive. Yeah.
That feels old school to me because, like, you know, I still am. When I first started, I was a Christian rapper. Still am a Christian rapper, but all of my shows were at places like that. A lot of the times they were just youth ministry, youth lounges, but it was just for a youth ministry thing. And then we're doing it like in the little corner of the club of the room, and that's where we're performing. But then it kind of upgraded, and now they have like arcade bars and things like that. So it's like you're at a point now where like that is definitely a thing that can happen, and people come and be a part of it. That's a pretty fun idea. Trey sounds like he's driving over to Houston the moment you open to hang out.
I'm down, man.
Yeah.
That sounds like a dope time. So you said, so like you're going to have just like a restaurant attached to it, or just something to like have it on the side for people to grab and eat?
They can get something to eat. So think of it like a bar. Take away all the alcohol, take away all that stuff. Having fun. Having fun in a Christ, God honoring way with other believers, or just not believers, whoever, right? Whoever walks in there and
for
just wants something to eat.
Want to find out.
Yeah.
Want to find out, play some games, socialize, just a positive environment, right? And also opens up the doors to share your faith too, because somebody might just
Exactly.
walk in there just because they hear
Sounds
rapping,
dope.
Video
Yeah.
they
games,
see
rapping.
video
Yeah,
games. Okay, yeah, let me come in here.
I'm
Oh,
down.
what is this? So yeah,
We love
yeah.
Jesus. Oh, I gotta go.
Get out of here.
Me and Trey are like gamers, and so like they have those. That feels like a Trey's a gamer. No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about like Night's Watch kind of stores, Trey.
Yeah.
And so that is a big thing right now is going to gaming stores where you play board games and that kind of thing. And there's a few stores that do that and do it well, but they're not Christ centered, right? They're just like, please buy cards or other things from my
And
shop.
then get out.
And then no,
Player,
we
then
want
get
you to
out.
hang out and enjoy, but yeah, please make us money. So
Right.
but that's awesome. That sounds like a fun vision. And then you can just franchise them out and just have them all over the world.
There you go.
Yeah.
So would you have like employees kind of, would it be volunteer? Would it be you're going to pay people to take care of the shop? Like not shop, but
We're
like,
really going in on your planning here, Richard.
I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
So right now, Leveled Up Life is a 501c organization. That's going to be the ministry part, right? The life groups that we do on Thursdays, the mentorship, the intentional mentorship, the one-on-one mentorship. We had several people go through our mentorship that they're not even the same person. It's huge, that one-on-one
awesome,
discipleship.
Yeah.
So that's the 501c3 official nonprofit part of that. There's going to be a for-profit business attached to that, and that's just people coming in and eating, right? We don't
Right.
Yeah, so pretty much you want to have a positive cookie restaurant that has sweet games and an actual focus on, and then an actual focus on Christianity within the place. So it's like you're not walking in and going, you know what you're getting into. You're not going to just go in and be like, oh no, they had great food, but man, every time I talked about Jesus, I didn't want to be here.
That's how you get them in. You sucker them in with food.
You
say,
have sick commercials. You're like, come
food
get our
and-
chicken wings.
There you
They're
go.
the best chicken wings in the world. Oh, by the way, they are going to be telling you about Jesus the entire time.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. I have to show you all that later. But
I know
no,
what
so
it
yeah.
is.
You know what it is? No, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Trey, do you have any questions for Richard?
Yeah, I mean, why? Why did you get it started? Why did you kind of like, what made you get into the world of, hey, I want to start this?
I've seen it before. Plain and clear. I pledged a Christian frat in college called Men of God Christian Fraternity.
Wow,
I've
okay.
literally been a part of brotherhood in which, hey, we're seeking Christ together. We're holding each other accountable. We're having fun together. We're growing in Christ. We're having the silliness. I know your business. You know my business. We're just having a good time.
Right.
And then I left college and it was like,
Ooh, yeah.
what is this? What is this?
Right. Life.
So what I am essentially trying to do is recreate all of that, take away all of the, fancy stuff for going on a fraternity. You got to memorize all this and do all this,
Right.
Whatever. Take away all that. Allow anybody to come and be a part of this co-ed organization in which we're growing in Christ together in an intentional way,
Right.
an open way. I know there's, fraternities is kind of like, okay, we're doing this over here, but an open way.
That's so cool. That's amazing. I like I said in the beginning, like I really wish this existed more, and it probably doesn't. I just don't know about it. But the whole idea is just like mind blowing because like it doesn't exist. Like because I mean you'll go to like I know up in Cincinnati there's the arcade, like it's not even an arcade bar, it's just literally a giant arcade, and you go in and you spend like $15 or whatever, and all you do is just get time on the arcade games, and it's like all the old school arcade cabinets, like I mean they've got everything, and then they've got tournament stuff like where it's like people hop on the fight sticks for Street Fighter and Tekken and whatever, Dragon Ball Z, and it's just super cool. They don't have any like food or anything, but it's just a straight chill shop where you can go and hang. And so if you combine that with God and food, it's a wrap. I mean that's just an amazing idea.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very cool. And I said, well, growing up being a rapper, you have that. I on purpose built my relationships with other MCs, or put myself in places where we could have that kind of mentoring, discipleship relationships. Or I put a group around me like that because I knew that if I got into anything, I would have people that hold me accountable. And I appreciated that because I definitely, not trying to throw anybody out there, but I've met so many people that were Christian men that were rappers talking about God, but then didn't live that life. But they had an amazing testimony, and they did because they didn't have those. They didn't have anybody to hold them accountable because they were so talented. They could just kind of do whatever they were doing, and amen. They were, some of those guys could talk me out of the house because they were so much more inspirational. But they just didn't have anybody holding them accountable, and it's like I always wanted to be in a place where I was being held accountable. I mean. And I had people helping me grow and being stronger. And I think that's a good place. I think that's the heart that, especially when it comes to Christianity, right? You want to grow and become stronger. You don't want to stay the same.
Right. We're not meant to do life alone.
No. And I 100% agree with that. I mean, again, even this show is a good example of that, in that, before Trey lives in Kentucky, I live here. And, but we were, he's asked me before, like, would you want to take breaks? And I'm like, no, because this is a time that I look forward to every week, because you're one of my best friends. And he's one of my best friends because we made a decision that we were going to work together on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's important. I think that's a great place.
I was searching so hard for the sound. I was like, where did I put it?
I know this is one of our more heartsy episodes, Trey. But it's what it is.
I actually had a question for Rich. If you could tell, I guess, the younger crowd or people in general, what do you feel like is the disconnect between like going to church but living the life? Like, because I feel that just what you're building, right? That community, that place to go to and hang, and that's outside of your house, that's outside of your comfort zone, that's somewhere, like, what do you feel is the disconnect that you are, I guess, facilitating?
Well, if you look, I'm not trying to get super biblical on you, but if you look at the book of Acts, the church history, Acts 2:42 to 47, they were hanging out in each other's homes,
Right.
Hey man, I'm about to cook up some food here. You want to hang out? They were friends with each other, right?
Right.
Famous quote by T.D. Jakes that I really like. He says, a lot of what we call church today, we would have to teach to Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Young adults, we've been preached to. We've all been preached to. You can Google and YouTube and see the best and most anointed preachers out there.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you need somebody that knows about you individually, what's going on with you. You need somebody where y'all are so close at 1 or 2 in the morning, you can be like, hey man, I'm struggling right now. And they will pick up the phone, not ignore your phone call, but actually pick it up and respond. So that is my passion in that, because living for Christ is not easy. You need people with you. Even Jesus, who's God in the flesh, didn't walk alone. He walked with a crew of 12.
Right.
He didn't even walk alone. He was with people.
Right. And dude, that was such an amazing answer, because like, dude, I'm not hating on any church organization, any group. Yeah. There's one that is close to me in Louisville, and I've been to it before in passing, and it was for one of my friends had left the church I was a part of and had joined this church, and she was getting baptized, and I went to support her, and I went to go support her, and this was years ago, and when it comes to like mega churches, it's very hard to have that accountability, because you have so many people there, and which numbers isn't a thing. It's that I think it's the like easy to slip between the cracks like in larger groups. But I think that's why like when he sent out the 12 to go preach, he did them he sent them out in pairs to spur one another on to one another on to, like, if someone's weak, the other one can carry them, and vice versa. And I think you hit it right on the head, because that's what Christianity is all about. The church is not a building; it's the people.
It's the people.
So,
and
Sorry.
You need those relationships. The church is the people. You don't go to a building to go to church. The church is the people. You go to the people. So if the people is online, you go online.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Wherever the people is, that's where your church is.
Perfect.
Well,
right.
Well, Richard, is there anything else? You want to mention or talk about real quick before we move to our next topic? Anything else? Or anything you want to plug or tell people about? Tell them about Leveled Up and how to reach you and that stuff.
Yeah, it's real easy to get plugged in with Leveled Up. Literally, all you have to do is text Level Up, all one word, and I am actually looking it up on my cellular device to 281-595-8752. 281-595-8752. Just text Level Up, all one word. Once you do that, you're into the system. You're going to get the notifications, daily motivation. You're going to get the reminders for kind of our Zoom meetings where we kind of talk and fellowship. You're going to get, plugged in with all the notifications. Nice. Yeah.
Peter just hit you up. That's awesome.
There you go.
Dope Sick Nasty.
Very helpful.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you got people watching out for you there. That's pretty sweet.
Sure.
Trey, I think it's that time.
What time are you talking about?
I think it's time for you to be honest with everybody and tell them that your favorite quote is from My Little Ponies movie.
I will never be a brony ever in my life. I will refuse. I don't know what it is. I don't know why that ever was a thing. I think you're talking about... It's time for question of the day. All right, so, yeah, I hope you're ready for this one.
Okay.
We got a question from my boy, per usual, at iGreenGod, because we can't get any of our listeners to send us a question today. So
Except for Jaime.
Except for Jaime, who's not watching right now. These are so good.
So what we're going to do, Richard, is we're going to try to answer this as funny as we can.
Right.
So, yeah.
Ugh. Sorry, I just skimmed over some dark ones. I was like, no. So at I Agree God, he says, do you think that children born today will have better or worse lives than their parents?
Trey. All right, fine.
Do you want a better one? Do you want another one?
No. You know why, Trey? You know why they won't? Is they won't have the original cartoon animation and toys of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They might be able to get them in boxes. They'll have the newer ones, but it won't be the same, Trey. It won't be the same. You're gonna have a little bobblehead. No, they have the new one coming out. I'll watch it. It also Seth Rogen is producing it, so we'll see how that goes.
Didn't Michael Bay do the last couple ones?
Yeah. So we'll see. And it's an animation one. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, again, he's in my age range, so I think.
Is it a reboot or is it?
It's a reboot animation movie. Yeah.
Oh, not live action.
Not live action.
Oh, okay. Rich, I want to hear your answer.
Nah, not at all. They don't have the original Nickelodeon.
Ooh, that was so good.
Hey, all that stuff. I don't even know what they looking at now. Nah.
Dude, okay.
Yeah, that's established my foundation for life. Right?
So, for me...
It's called YouTube, Richard, is what they're watching right now. Anyways.
They will not know anything about grabbing a giant bowl of cereal, waking up early Saturday morning, and experiencing Saturday morning cartoons. They won't know what that is because they have streaming services now. They can get everything they want. I mean, my kids will literally have at their hand whatever they want. Like, it's a streaming service. Like, it's already there. So they will not wait for next week to stay tuned for the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. They will never know what that means because they'll binge watch the whole show. They won't know what Pokemon, the good Pokemon, not that crazy stuff that's coming out now. I'm sorry, all Pokemon fans right now, that stuff's weird. Like, I stopped after Black and White, I think, and that was like, after that, they started getting to Mega Evolutions, and I was like, all right, we're Digimon now. So they won't. I mean, but here's the thing. We can change that because we can give them what we had. Now, if they reject it, that's on them, but I'm going to do my best to say, hey, this is the good stuff. What you have now is hot garbage.
I mean, there's a part that works. Like, so a good example is that they have on Disney, they have the Muppet Babies, a reboot of the Muppet Babies, not the old school cartoon, but like a CGI situation, and it's not bad. And honestly, I haven't really researched into showing the old ones. I don't even remember if they're any good. So there's that part of me where it's like, things back in the day also were for kids, but then weren't for kids. So,
Right.
Like one of my poster fell down, but I love the movie Monster Squad, which was a kids family movie, but that movie has so many curse words in it. It's not even funny. And it was definitely PG.
Which one are you talking about?
Monster Squad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's where
PG meant something different back in the day.
Where a bunch of kids fight Dracula and werewolf. It's great, but it's definitely not PG. I once, back in the day, I should have shared that one for that one a few weeks ago, but I actually was leading a preteen ministry, and I showed that to all the kids. Without remembering, I hadn't watched it in forever, so I thought I was fine. Luckily, it was rough.
Well, Clash of the Titans is a PG movie that was made back in the 70s, 60s, and it has like ridiculous amounts of nudity in it, and it's like PG, and I'm like, oh my god, what in the world? What were ratings back in the day?
Well, they were different. I mean, and everything like this all works out the way it works. I mean, as Peter was saying right here, look at this. They don't know what it's like to play outside with zero parents. Here's the truth of that. My dude's never doing that. I am a hawk, even though. No, I'm not going to bring that up. Anyways,
get a scratch, throw some dirt in it.
Yeah.
No, my kids will have stitches.
No, but it's like even me,
cuts.
like I'm definitely cool with kids enjoying themselves. But yeah, at this point where our society is, my kid ain't going anywhere without me at least knowing what's up. Yeah.
There's too much going on out there, boy.
Not today.
Nah.
That was a good little tangent we went on, but
anyway. I think it's that time, Trey, where I actually make up a song.
Let's do it.
All right, Richard, is there anything that we talked about that you want to make sure that I remember to put into this rap song?
Text to leveled up to that number 281.
Oh my gosh! I got you, bro. It's fine.
Got me.
You think I'm not ready for that? Let's
go. So Jason,
put it up.
What we do with this bit is we basically wrap up everything we were talking about and put it into a freestyle. Jason's gonna rap. I'm gonna beatbox. What are some things we talked about, Rich?
We talked about seafood.
We did.
We did.
We talked about Spike Lee.
Yeah,
we did. It's making me really hungry right now.
We talked about video games.
Oh, yes,
and,
we did.
Having a little seltzer and not, getting lit.
Little seltzer, not getting lit.
What is that? Sparkling water?
It is grapefruit flavored sparkling water.
Oh, gross.
Sorry, guys.
As long as it's not LaCroix.
No, I'm not a fan.
LaCroix's the worst, man.
I drink. I in the past have drank way too many sodas, and so in general, I've just got used to having bubbles, And so now I just drink mad sparkling waters all
You know,
the time.
LaCroix tastes like if you were drinking diet water with a splash of whatever fruit flavoring it is.
I don't like their flavors, but
Basically, it's water dipped in whatever fruit you're drinking.
yeah, they're not delicious, but it's a decision I made. And so instead of drinking 10 sodas a day, I'm drinking 10 cans.
No, I'm all about it, man. I like the ice drinks from Kroger. I'm all about the ice. The sparkling waters, they're really good. They're super good, and they taste way better than
Yeah, those again, I don't try
watch
to
your mouth.
I don't try to do sweeteners, so for those
No, there's zero sugar, there's zero carbs, there's actually antioxidants in it,
okay.
and it's phenomenal.
We're spending too much time on this at this point.
Moving along, so we talked about video games, we talked about seafood, we talked about Jesus, we talked about Spike Lee,
The Level Up Lounge, which is
Level Up Lounge, of course,
There we
can't
go.
forget that. I think we got it. Jason, you ready to go?
Let's go.
Rich, do you have a stage name?
That boy Rich.
There it is.
That boy Rich. All right, let's get it. Yo, it's
Hey
DJ
Trey,
Sound Effects.
stop. Your voice mod hasn't been working the entire show.
Are you freaking joking?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I apologize. I meant to tell you this last time.
You know why?
So, why?
This is why.
There it is. See, Rich was like, why is like he
sound
sounds
effects
cool what
were
he's
though, right?
doing. Yeah, but your voice, none of your voice stuff was working. So
That's okay.
it's fine. All right, try again.
It's fine.
Now it's gonna sound cooler. Here we go.
One more time.
Yo, it's DJ Sound Effects, Scott the Psalmist, and that boy Rich on the mic. Let's
Let's get it.
Hey, here we go now.
Okay.
Now I consider it all together like it's all the same. I gotta rearrange my name and know the thing. Now I don't even get what I am doing today. If you text level up to 218, why? I messed up. Here I go, I'm gonna try again. 281559, wait, win. And only if I get it again, I break it in with the 28159588752. Now you gotta text that, dude. Do what you were doing if you can't keep it true. When we gotta do it, you gotta break it down. Get some mentorship and some discipleship now and rearrange it all. Come on, make the fall. Don't you break it up and then you gotta make them all. See it all the time like the TMT, bro. Back in the day when it was 80s, oh no. So awkward and absurd now. Oh, sometimes I could get it down. Talk about the things, now I sandwich now. Do what I was doing with the quotes like, wow. Yes, sir, only if I can't say it through. Now I gotta wait cause I'm looking for you and your whole family. I think they're all cool. And did you know sometimes I'm in a zoo chilling out with gorillas cause they're my friends? I don't even know what that means. I gotta win. Then I gotta break it down. I'm talking about Trey cause he's stinky every day. Hey. Anyways, what am I doing to never go down? You know sometimes he can run it back to flow now. Whoa, how? Now you gotta be a cow. Only if you get it for the chocolate milk, feel it. Wow, whoa. What am I doing sometimes? We need people in our lives, oh my. And listen to them and break it all through the way. Sometimes I don't even know what to say. Now we gotta do it like it's all the same, man. You never get it when you rearrange a play, man. And I get it cause the light time wrote. But now you gotta break it cause the right time shook. Remember when I growing up, I had to have people in my life like I never feel it, man. Sometimes you gotta grow and get it gone flow. Playing video games at the leveled up lounge, yo. Now you're tripping cause you gotta talk about it. Sometimes you gotta feel backward without it. Now I know sometimes we get it gone through. I can wait back and you say it's so cool. Oh, now I know I gotta go. Oh. We could talk about it, yo, talk about that seafood. And them surfing crabs or them surfing shrimp, I don't even know, man. And if I'm eating it back, sit it back, cause I get it back with a second fact. Now I gotta make sure it's all dipped in butter, my bro. Sorry, seafood is not healthy, my no. This is all I know, cause I never let them go. Then you think about it, sometimes I never know. Yes, I have my daughter's diaper explode, and only if I can't break it down, I don't know. Oh, what am I gonna think it all through? Sometimes I'm waiting for my whole darn crew, looking for the dreams now, waiting for it, dude. You don't even know what I gotta say and do. Now it's sometimes poo-poo. Now you gotta true do. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can't think it cool. Now I can't sing it back. I don't even remember what we're talking about that. And if I never get it, cause I never go through, guess we talk about the things that we do. Sometimes we can try to go so fast. Now our kids won't understand all that, but that's okay, and now I got a break. Only if I know what sometimes I take. I guess we had a fun time with Richard Merrit. He was cool, oh my. Now I gotta fly because I never get it, sigh. If you never get it, because you gotta get a my. Oh, I guess I'm done with this flow. Everybody have a good day. That's all I know. Oh. There you go,
Love
Richard.
it.
There's your song.
Dope, sick, nasty, man.
I definitely forgot half of the things we talked about, and I tried.
It's like, man, he's going for a while.
Yeah. Well, that's because I kept on trying to come back. I tried to get back to the topics, and I just didn't have anything.
It's all good, man.
You kept on changing up the beats, so that was helpful. So
Good.
I think it sounded cool. So there you go. Thank you
I'll
so
probably
much,
do that forever now. So
yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to the show, for watching the show. We appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Man, we actually, our podcast hit 6,000 listens this week, and so that is an amazing thing. We appreciate everybody that spent time listening to us act like morons, and we appreciate it. It is very cool. Now, one thing that you should do is if you're looking to build a new website, you should go to nomadweb.design. It's an amazing website. It's where we got our website at nomadweb.design. If you go to flows4u.com, the number 4, the letter U, it's right behind me. Bam. I upgraded the sign, Trey. You see that? Ooh, fancy.
Oh, I see it. That's dope.
And if you go to the website, flows4u.com, you can check out nomadweb.design's amazingness. And you yourself can get an amazing site at a lower price than you would when you go to actual web design firms. So check out nomadweb.design. We actually have a commercial coming up soon in the next few weeks of the show. So excited to show you that to you. Trey, is there stuff I'm forgetting?
Nope, you said it.
I said it all.
Well, if you guys want to be on the show, feel free to hit us up. We got at flows4upod.com. Excuse me, flows4u.com.
flows4upod@gmail.com. You can email us. But
not email. There's a site, our site, our website.
Your site to see.
I know. Here, I'll do that even better. So, hit us up. Throw a message our way. We want you guys to be on the show. Please, we need some questions of the day. Make them spicy and make us laugh. We want to have all the laughs here on the show. But Jason pretty much said everything, so I'm done.
And if you're watching the live stream, our shows will be back on Thursdays next week. So don't stress on that. If you're listening to the podcast, don't listen to anything. At this point, just it's cool. The show's over. I'm not going to edit this part out. So that's too much work. But thank you so much, guys. Y'all are amazing. Again, without you, we wouldn't still be doing this, and we appreciate that. Now, Richard, it's this time where you're going to give Trey 3 words. And Trey's going to make up a T-Pain style song for you to be entertained. So
this is our outro, and this is very short, I promise.
Yeah, it's not like my 2-hour rap song.
I need 3 words from me.
Yeah,
yes,
any 3 words to give Trey. And it doesn't matter.
It doesn't even
nothing to do with our show. Just whatever 3 words you want to give Trey.
Okay. Barbecue, chicken, and shrimp.
Ooh, okay.
And Richard, after the intro, after this, and after the outro, stay on. We want to talk to you real quick after the show ends, but just
okay.
Just so you know. All right.
Christ-centered lifestyle. Ooh, okay. You know what? I'll add that in.
Oh, I totally forgot about all that parts. Anyways, it's whatever. I was appreciating everything he was saying about how awesome I am. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he was repping you for sure.
Thank you, Peter. You're awesome.
You said you got bars.
Yeah. Not mad at that. I could do that for hours, and I have actually. So
I am legit trying to find. Okay, jeez. Yeah, let's get it. Rich, you've been amazing. So thank you so much for being on the show, bro. Your inspiration has been amazing. I can't wait to see things pop off. Thank you so much, man. You've been a great guest. Of course, man. Let's get it! Yeah! DJ Sound Effects is in the booth talking about barbecue chicken. That's what we do. KFC is the way to go, even though I hate it and I'm from the 502, yo. It's everywhere talking about that yum. Taco Bell, KFC, and some other little bums. Yummy, yummy barbecue chicken, hit it up. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what's up.
He's repping it and hating it at the same time.
You said what?
You're repping it and hating it at the same exact time.
I know. But too bad they don't serve shrimp on a shish kebab. That's my favorite food that comes from the sea. That's oh well, skiddly dee dee. Let's go, man. What did we talk about on the show tonight? That's right,
my part.
High Sinner lifestyle, yo.
Oh, man.
Talking about that level up business. Have chicken and fellowship and video games. Talking about that fight sticks, left and right joysticks. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Take us out, man.
Thank you so much, guys. I don't know why Trey just decided to take all of my bits today. It's because I didn't use them. I guess he's just like, I might as well clean up. And I apologize for Trey's taste in barbecue chicken. I don't know what that is. And we have no sponsorship.
I can't co-sign KFC.
That's not. But thank you so much, guys. See you next week. You're amazing. Thank you again.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do.